Insert statement, auto increment. In this video, we will learn how to increment value in a column while inserting record. So, what is auto increment? Auto increment allows a unique number to be generated automatically when a new record is inserted into a table. Often, this is the primary key field that we would like to be created automatically every time a new record is inserted. Alright, so let's see the syntax for auto increment value. So here we have syntax of auto increment. So for auto increment we have keyword identity. So our syntax is create table, then table name, column name, then data type, and then identity, and then in this parenthesis this first parameter is a starting value of this column, and this is the default value 1. Alright, you can change the default value as per your requirement. You can pass like 100, you can pass 1001, right? Whatever value you can pass, which is the requirement of your project. And this second parameter is an incremental value that is added to the identity value of the previous row that was loaded, and the default value is also 1. You can pass any number by which you want to increment your columns value. And then primary key. Suppose if you want to start the value of your column by 10 and if you want to increment it by 5, so for that you will write identity 10 comma 5. So first it will start from 10, then in the second row it will be 15. Alright, so this is how your identity keyword works. So let's see how can we do this in SQL Server. So first let's open new query editor. From here we select database, student management. Alright, now here I'll create one table, create table student data, and here I'll create ID, int, identity. Alright, I want to start the value of ID by 1 and I want to increment it by 1 as well, and then I'll make it primary key. Alright, then name, varchar 20, age, int, mobile number, varchar 10. Alright, now select this and execute this. Right, your command is completed successfully. Now come here and refresh your record, and here you will find your student data, and inside this you can find your ID, which is primary key, and here you can find your primary key. Now insert records for this table and check the functionality of identity. So insert into table name, student data, then column names, name, age, and mobile number values. Now I will not pass value into this ID column because I have applied identity, so it should be incremented by itself. Alright, so here I'll pass name, comma, age, and then mobile number. Alright, now select this query and execute this. One row affected. Now if you want to see the records, so select star from table name. Now select this and execute this. So see, your first value has been inserted 1 in this ID column. Alright, now let's insert 2 or 3 records in this table. Fine. Now here I'll change the data. Now I have write the query for 3 rows. Now select this and execute this. 3 rows inserted. Now select this and execute this. So you can see the value of ID column is incremented by 1 in each row. Alright, so this is how your identity keyword works. So here we had just seen how to apply identity for auto increment using SQL query. Alright, so let's see how can we do this directly from SQL Server tool. So select this folder table and then right click and here table. Now write the column name ID int, then name varchar 30, alright, then email and then varchar 50, alright. Now I'll make this ID as an primary key, alright. So if you want to apply identity on this ID column, so select this ID column and then so in this property column just scroll down and here you will find identity specification. Expand this and here you will found no. So by default this is no. Select this and make it yes. Now here you can find there is a two option, identity increment and identity seed. Identity seed means from where you want to start your value in this ID column. So I want to start from 1001 and I want to increment it by 1. Alright. So now it is set for this table. Now select this tab, right click and then save table. Now here faculty data. Alright. Now save this. Now come on table and refresh this. Right. So you find your faculty data is created over here. Now insert data for this faculty data table. So insert into faculty data and inside the bracket we will pass name and email column name, values, and here I'll pass name and then email ID. Alright. Now select this query and execute this. One row affected. Now if you want to fetch the record, select star from faculty data. Alright. Now select this and execute this. So your first value is entered for ID is 1001. Alright. Now select this query and enter two more rows for this table. So right. Now here I'll change the name. Alright. Now select both queries and execute this. Two rows affected. Now select this and execute this. So you can see your value is incremented in ID column by 1. Alright. So this is how you can create identity column from tool as well. So what we had learned in this tutorial, we had learned what is auto increment and how to use identity keyword while creating table for auto increment in column using SQL query, and we had also seen how to use identity keyword directly from SQL Server Management Studio tool. Thank you.